But some way your mind will tell you need this now.
Right. Yeah.
And when that time comes, it's not going to go away. You're going to keep doing that. You'll always find time, and you'll always find peace with that.
While I was meditating, just all this buzzing, and then just out of nowhere, silence. And I was like, God? Welcome everyone to the Here and Now podcast by EdgyTV, where we come together with different people who have connections to immigration in Canada in one way or another to hear their stories, to talk about some of the challenges that they have faced, rewarding experiences they have faced along their journeys, or just to talk about, frankly, whatever we want. Here with me today, actually, my name is Ejazz Allibhai. With me today is a man who is from Jalandhar, India, and began his career as a local radio broadcaster here in Edmonton in 1995. Since then, he has transitioned to full-time broadcasting work, has founded 4 radio stations between Edmonton and Calgary, including My Radio 580 AM, has spearheaded fundraisers for the Edmonton Food Bank and Red Cross of Canada, and is currently the host of the morning show on My Radio 580, Gursharan Buttar. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for the invitation.
Our pleasure, sincerely. Excited to get to know you a little bit more. To start off, honestly, I'm very curious about what is life like in Jalandhar. Sorry, just quickly to add to that, before today, I have ancestors from India, but I don't know the entire geography, right? So yes. I looked to see where everything is, and it's pretty north, right?
Yes.
And just a little north of the university, I thought I wrote it down here, sorry. The university that you attended?
Guru Nanak.
That's
Guru
right.
Nanak Dev, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I attended.
So I'm curious what life was like there and when you may have left to come here.
Yes, I was still studying and doing some side business with the family, and very young. I was only 22 years old, and never planned to move out of India or Jalandhar. That was my hometown. Enjoyed every bit of it, and very groomed culturally, and my roots were there. But political unrest happened at that time in Punjab. Lots of people, if they had a chance, they just came out to abroad. Some choose India, Canada, England, or other countries. And I guess my destiny brought me here to Canada.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. What age was that?
22 years.
22 years. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you come knowing English already?
Yes, but not very fluent. Still not very fluent. But at that time, I did study English for 9 years. Before I came to Canada, I knew somewhat English. Reading, writing was all good.
Yeah.
But speaking practice was not there.
Right.
So it took me a little while to, communicate properly. Yeah.
So the first language of Jalandhar is Punjabi, right?
Yes.
And then would the second language be English or Hindi?
Hindi.
Hindi?
And then English.
Got it.
So, from the 3rd grade, you have to have compulsory Hindi included into your school curriculum, and then English as of 5th grade. So 5th grade onward, I was studying all 3 languages.
Okay, cool. So you came when you were 22, and then what sparked your heart to get into radio broadcasting?
Actually, I, like every immigrant, I did some odd jobs. I drove taxi in Toronto. I came to Toronto for a few years. I stayed there. In 1991, I moved into Edmonton.
I see.
And radio is something I was participating in debates and other cultural programs in India, but never had any experience about the radio. It is, like your destiny. I was never thought I'd be into a radio business. But my friend who opened a grocery store, he wanted a voice to create a jingle for him or advertisement for him to run on CKER.
Okay.
It was on AM station at that time, 1480, and I produced that, and then station running few hours in Hindi and Punjabi programs at that time. They needed some hosts. They approached me. They liked the voice, or I don't know what they found in me.
I can see that.
They said, we'll give you 15 minutes per week program as a volunteer. I said, okay, I'll take the opportunity. And that developed into further interest and further opportunities. Like everybody know Canada as a land of opportunity. So I was lucky enough to, got into a business at right time. Ethnic community was growing. So was the broadcasting, and there was very little talent at that time. Now we have lots of talented people in Canada who are much better and doing amazing job. But at that time, I guess, it's just thrown into my laps.
That jingle must have been something.
Yes. And first after that jingle, few other advertisers they had, they approached and ask for a fresh voice, like if I can make their advertisement, give my voice, and that's how it started. And then they brought me in and started the program just for 15 minutes per week. That's all.
Cool. So the jingle was in Punjabi?
Punjabi, yes.
Do you remember it?
Not really. It was a grocery store. I don't remember it now, but. It was
I wonder if I can find it later. I'm curious.
I don't know. I may have a setting somewhere, but it was not online so much at that time. You have to have little spool and put your recording there, and lots of takes and lots of editing and different kind of radio station at that time. Most of manual stations.
Right.
I never you have to have all 30 second or maybe sometimes 60 second have to speak in one go. You can't cut and paste in between, It was not a technical, it was not a, digital at that time.
Yeah. We certainly have that luxury right now. Even yesterday for our first episode, I said, welcome to the, what was it? And then, okay, we'll do it again.
Yes.
Awesome. So now with My Radio 580, you work for that full time, or do you just kind of manage the morning show? I know you had a segment actually last night at 7:00, I believe.
No, yesterday there is no segment from me, but my staff did that segment, and I just comes in the morning and I manage the radio station, and. Morning show, I have 1 hour dedicated to news from international and abroad, and especially from India. People love to hear what's going on back home in country,
For sure.
And the next hour is Hello Alberta. We talk about Albertan politics and Canadian politics.
Wow.
And the third hour is the talk show. Like today, the talk show was that what happened in Jasper,
Yeah.
It's a nature, it's a an environment change, or we lack in our efforts, or we are not prepared to save our cities.
Yeah.
We have lost a national park, and it's a right, it's a discussion, it's a world over discussion what have happened in Canada, and it's not the first city we have lost, and it's a third one in the last few years.
That's right.
And so that was the discussion this morning from 10 to 11.
Yeah, a national park and a national treasure.
Yes.
Lots of beautiful people, culture, history.
People are, people are upset about it, and people have lots of memories, and they may not have the same memories when they go back. They may not have same experience when they go back.
Yeah.
And so it is kind of, hard to swallow.
Absolutely. Hopefully as a community over time, and hopefully not too long. It's hard to, from one man's shoes, gauge how long restoration would take, but I think everybody would be invested in that initiative. Definitely. No matter where you are on the political spectrum.
Yes.
I want to look into the camera 1 second and say, my heart goes out to anybody who is dealing with anything going on in Jasper that has gone on. I know some people personally. I know friends of friends. And even if I didn't know anybody, just what you see from all the footage, it's quite devastating. And you know, I hope that, like I said, we can build towards restoration of people's, of not just the city, but people's hearts.
Definitely.
So yeah. And that kind of distracted me too, because I was going to mention about the radio shows. Pardon me. Oh yes, so you are the manager of the morning show. It's largely in
This station, overall
yes.
station.
Right, so you go in the morning to
Yes,
manage. Yes.
I have, I wear many hats. I do manage that station. I am the programming manager, and I am the on-air host in the morning show.
Awesome. And it's in Punjabi?
Punjabi, yes.
Yeah. So how many different languages are available to tune into on that station?
Right now we have 12 different languages and 4 different community groups. One we have, of course, South Asian. We have Hindi, Punjabi, Gujarati, Urdu, and Malayalam.
Wow.
And we are adding few more in the near future. And we have Spanish, Arabic, and other one is Cantonese, Mandarin, and Tagalog.
Wow.
So we have quite a few languages, and we are in a discussion with the new group, Ukrainian community. They need a voice, and we going to include them pretty soon onto our radio station.
Beautiful.
So that's our plan.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I remember what I was going to say before is that you have worldly news, then you have local news.
Yes.
I feel like the listeners of this radio station are going to be extremely well-informed people.
Yes, we are, and second thing is, like what I find, knowing the both system and where you can compare things,
That's right.
that make it more exciting and people have more interest into it. What's going on back home and how we can relate that to Canada, and whatever is going on in Canada and how to relate that back home. How similar we are and how different we are.
Right.
And what kind of experiences, like similar experiences we have, even we are sitting 14,000 miles away from each other, and culturally we are so different, and so different and so unique in our way, and still there are lots of things we can have common and we can relate to each other.
Absolutely. And I feel like, especially when talking about news or culture, or maybe specifically politics, if you have nothing to compare things to in life in general, sometimes it's hard to assess it or see the full picture.
100%.
So, for gaining perspective, for gaining gratitude on what you like about what you have, or what you don't like that maybe some other group is doing that is better or more wholesome or whatever it is, you need to have that comparison. So I really actually like that idea of having both of those, especially one after the other too.
Definitely.
It's really good.
And even in between, when I do my morning program about India, and lots of time, like last time I remember a few years back, we have elections going on in both countries at the same time. Alberta election and election in Punjab. There was lots of comparison we came across at that time.
Right.
And so many things we could have learned from each other in that election, and our radio was doing that analysis, and people were participating, and we talk about it, and discuss about it. So that's a unique experience you can have on a radio platform where you are discussing something being happened in like 14,000 kilometers away from here, and you feel it's happening right there.
Right.
And you're discussing it, you're getting first-hand information about it. And same thing with Pakistan and other countries in that area, where we have our journalists on the ground there, and they do the morning show with me and bring in the new and current affairs every morning, what's happening and how it is developing there.
Right.
So that's a unique experience.
Mm-hmm. The community stretches globally.
Yes.
I think a conception with the word community is on in terms of the scale, it's generally smaller than a town or city. Like it goes, I don't know, family, community, then city, but not really though. Community can be a whole country. It can be a group that stretches across the planet. It could be the planet. So it's beautiful to
and even
maintain
families nowadays. I remember I had attended a wedding in my family last November, and we had people from all 5 continents and people from 21 countries. Traveled to Punjab to attend that wedding, and it's one family. It's not a community. It's a family. It's a cousins and relatives and brothers, sisters, and catching up after a long time and exchanging the experiences with each other from Australia, New Zealand, from England or wherever, or US, Canada, or many other countries. So this is how the global world is developing right now, where meaning are changing with families and with the communities as well, like you have mentioned, and same thing with the countries too. Like right now, India is a country sitting somewhere far away from here, but the presence is in every country, most of the countries.
That's right.
And they're bringing their culture with it. They're bringing their issues with it. They're bringing their problems with them, and they're bringing their good experiences with them, So right now the global world is not only what we are, how good we are in communicating nowadays with the new technology. It is what we are bringing across the borders to every community, and how we can implementing that. So that is unique right now.
Right. I wonder of how much the other direction happens from Canada to India.
Same thing. Like in Punjab, when I started my journey, I never knew there is Edmonton, there is a Calgary in Canada. I only knew 3 cities. One, I knew Montreal because while I was growing up, there was the Olympics happened there, and I was listening to those commentaries on the radio. And Indian hockey team was playing there, which was my favorite. And then I knew Toronto. My relatives were living in Toronto. Then I knew BC because lots of history goes back in BC with Kamagata Maru and all that. So that's all I knew. I never knew Canada is this vast. I never knew there is a Toronto is 3,000 kilometers away from Edmonton. I never knew that. I thought, BC, Montreal, Toronto are close by somewhere. But now, if you look at it, even 5-year-old in India will tell you what Canada is.
Wow.
Yeah, because there are lots of people going back and forth.
Yeah.
And lots of people are going back. Lots of people are just traveling in between, and lots of people traveling Canada, lots of Canadian traveling India. So things are changed now. People have more information. People have better understanding what Canada is or what India is.
Makes sense. I myself have not had the pleasure of visiting India yet.
Yeah.
I aim to go. My father was born in Africa.
Okay.
But my dad's side of the family speaks Gujarati.
Okay.
So I would love to visit Gujarat. I know I actually have family in India still. I've never met them before, but it's on our agenda to go.
Definitely. It's always good to find your roots. Like right now, when I came from India, I had so much family back home, and some of them are moved to abroad, to Canada or England, and some are passed away, and there's no one is at our home right now. We go and open our doors and stay there for a few months and come back. And I find it strange, my son went with me last time, and somehow our flights were booked differently. And he was the one who stayed till the last, and he had to, lock the door and to come back to Canada. He's born and raised in Canada.
Yeah.
He only into India for a few times.
Yeah.
And the person who was driving him to the airport, he told me, he said he started crying when he was locking the door.
Oh.
And where I thought, this is his motherland, and this is his born and raised.
Wow.
But somehow the connection was there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he felt, like, here where my family is grown up. I felt my roots here. Now I'm locking this place up and going back.
Wow.
So that's a amazing experience. He told me, and I was moved with it.
I'm very moved.
Yeah.
I'm tearing up right now a little bit, and I had goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing experience for your son. That's very cool. I don't think I would personally. I know, I don't have parents that kind of connection in India, but I know that there's a business there that's been running ever since before I was born.
Yeah.
That some of my family members still run there, so it's kind of a family. Like, we all talk about it.
Yeah.
We haven't been there yet, so maybe I'll look forward to some tears when I leave that place.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you're a very busy man, managing that radio station. I'm curious, what do you like to do for fun in your free time?
I travel a lot. Love traveling to Europe or to India. I almost go twice a year to India for the last few years.
Nice.
And travel to Europe and travel within Canada, and that's my hobby. And plus meditation or read books.
Nice.
Lots of books.
Yeah.
I have a huge library at this station at home, which keep me busy and collecting all that knowledge, and especially about history, about Canadian history, and history of India or community or family history. So that's my hobbies.
Beautiful. Do you like to meditate in a specific spot, like outside somewhere, or do you like to do it at home in a chair?
Wherever I feel connected.
Oh, okay.
So there's no place, while I was sitting out there, I find it very comfy. This place is very soothing and very comfortable.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, when you find a place like that, there is no distractions and you feel comfortable. Just give it a few minutes or whatever you can spare for the meditation. So you don't have to have a set time or set place. That's to me, it's never happened with the busy life. And that always there's distractions, achieving that routine or finding that place or finding that time.
Yeah.
So whenever you have some time and wherever your mind tells you this is very soothing and calm place and give you that feeling, just sit there for a few minutes and be with yourself.
I appreciate that. I'm going to take that because I value meditation as a person quite a bit. I'm not active right now. I'm not. And when I started to be, it was through an app. I started using an app called Headspace, and super useful. There's a few apps, right, that are good. Very useful for the average working guy who can't, or not just guy, person who can't, who doesn't have that kind of insight or wisdom that you can just do it as long as you need to. I need to book it in my calendar, like 5 minutes, you know what I mean? So I started with 5 minutes, and then I started increasing it to 10 minutes, still using the app, still guided.
Perfect.
For about a year. And then I started to get to about 20 minutes. And then after that, I didn't feel like I needed the guidance anymore.
Yeah.
And I was doing it for a while just by myself. This is a couple years ago.
Definitely.
And that's where I found the most peace, is when I did it subconsciously, exactly how you just mentioned it. Oh, this is a good time or a good place. Yeah. I lived in Tokyo for 1 year.
Okay.
And there's this one time I had to move one time when I was there. And I moved into a new place, and it was, pretty small, and But it was quaint. It was nice, just for me. And then a couple weeks after I move in, behind my room, they started tearing down the building, bulldozing it, and jackhammers and stuff. So I couldn't meditate in my room anymore. Every morning, it was like that.
Yeah.
So in Tokyo, there's lots of public parks.
Yeah.
Every community, every little district has a public park. So I would start to go after my work shift, which is at like midnight, because I take the last train home. I would go to this area, because a lot of people use the public parks at night. If they're exercising, they're going for a walk, because it's quite safe there. So people just do it.
Definitely.
And the one near my place at that time had a little man-made pond and just a little dock. So this is nice. This is calling to me. I'll do it here. And I did it, once or twice a week. I would go and do that there at night. And this is a real story. This is, one day I was sitting there, and you know what cicada? Is this cicada or cicadas? Cicadas? Cicadas, those bugs that go meow, meow.
Yeah.
There's so many all around me doing that, and I was just sitting there, just meditating. And then all at once, they all stopped while I was meditating. Just all this buzzing, and then just out of nowhere, silence. And I was like, God?
Yeah.
Like, is that, what was that?
Yeah.
But ever since I came back from Japan, though, I meditated for a while, but the practice started to dwindle. And I just feel like I needed some inspiration to get back into it.
No, it's, I will tell you my experience. Like when you understand that, and you feel the need, and you start meditating, and it happens to most of times. It's going to go away. Once you're going to come back, it will not go away after that. First, it was your choice, and next time it will come back. It will come back, with the not by choice. What some way your mind will tell you need this now.
Right. Yeah.
And when that time comes, it's not going to go away. You're going to keep doing that. You'll also always find time, and you'll always find peace with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I find that I meditated when I was young, and then for many years I never bothered about it. Then all of a sudden, it came back, and since that I'm enjoying every bit of it, and making me very calm and relaxed, and feel worthwhile.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. That makes total sense. Yeah. Have you ever tried yoga?
Not too much into yoga, but my kids are. I remember, traveling to India. My daughter wanted to go to mountains up in the Himalayas, and we went to visit a place called McLeodganj, where Dalai Lama's holy places, and we were visiting that, and she is into the yoga, and she started doing yoga into that shrine, and what she explained afterward, that was an amazing feeling, and she was there for hours sitting and doing meditation, and it's so peaceful over there, and so much peace in the air, and so much kind of how I can explain this in the words, soothing, and a place where you want to stay, where you don't want to come back from there, that kind of feeling.
Right.
And we experienced that, and after that I tried yoga, but somehow it didn't click to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole other beast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I find that, meditating, for a lot of people, it's tough to kind of calm your mind down. Or even I feel like people feel the need that if my mind doesn't calm down, I'm doing it wrong or something like that. But I think that's kind of okay. It's just part of your process. And you'll, the more you do it, the more you'll learn to accept the coming and going of thoughts.
I think we are getting into meditation, and even you are sitting for hours, and even if you click only for a few seconds, That's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
It don't have
Totally.
to. It don't have to be all 2 hours. You have to control your mind and be into it.
Yeah, totally.
It's going to happen. You won't even know, like when it happened, and just practice, and your efforts going to make it happen.
Mm-hmm. I find that even when that does happen, it kind of feels like at least a few minutes went by.
Definitely.
And you go, oh, wow, it's just only 5 minutes from now.
100%.
Yeah. One more question on that topic. Have you ever been to a float tank or an isolation chamber?
No.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking. I went to, only place I went to in India, somebody was very, particular about it. Wanted me to join her. She's a very renowned singer in India and family friend, and she took me there. It's called Vipassana Camp.
Vipassana?
Yes, I went there for 5 days, no cell phone, no outside connection, no speaking for 5 days, and very simple life, very simple, food and meditation and just be with yourself. And I did that, and that was an amazing experience.
Oh man, any chance to get off my cell phone for a week or something is welcomed.
But first few days it was hard.
Yeah.
But after that you get used to
sure.
it. First I was finding where my phone is.
Right, you have that muscle. You can almost feel your thigh vibrating. Like,
Definitely.
I just got a text, but there's no phone.
Yeah, no phone. Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So to get back to the radio station a little bit, so I understand that now there's a recent, with the Edmonton Elks, there's Punjabi commentary.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
So cool. So cool.
Yes, we are, trying to bridge that gap with the community, and our community, like if you look at all the, especially Punjabi and North Indian people, they are tall, they are big. And they're physically, and their physique is built for these sports, and we want to introduce them into the North American sports. So we have started with the Edmonton Stingers, Edmonton Elks, and we did for 2 years commentary in Punjabi and South Asian Bollywood night with the baseball team. Riverhawks.
Yeah.
And so that's what we are trying to do, and we are trying to enroll some kids into those camps, and we are making some efforts and introducing community to the sports and sports to the community. So and people are finding it very interesting and getting involved with it. So we are happy we have started that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yes.
So if these sports are kind of new relatively to, would you say they're
basketball
new?
is not that new,
Right.
but not that big either in India. But football, American football and baseball are very new. Yet very similar to our games. Like when we did the commentary for Riverhawks, and we were comparing cricket with baseball, and how similar it is and how different it is.
Yeah.
And little bit, change in the rules can make it baseball.
Right.
And little bit change in the rules can convert this into a cricket match.
Yeah.
Same thing with the American football. We have a similar game called Kabaddi. There's a Kabaddi, yes. It's been played for many years. You have one raider who is coming he have to go and touch one of your teammate and have to come back to a certain place, and there are 3 people stopping him to coming back. It's the same thing,
Gotcha.
They don't have the ball with in
Right.
their hand, but they're pushing, shoving, and same thing, they're running, and so it's very similar to but football is.
Yeah.
So it's very natural to play those games for our audience, and we are introducing that, and hopefully we're going to have some camps going this year. for those games in the community.
Amazing. Do you think those games like cricket and kabaddi could gain some popularity here?
It's already, kabaddi is very popular in Canada already, but it's within the community. If you look at the, right now the tournaments are going on in Toronto and Vancouver, and every city there's a tournament on the weekend in Millwoods as well.
What?
Kabaddi tournament,
wow.
yes.
I would love to go watch.
It's a huge kabaddi tournament.
That's cool.
And Calgary already 2 tournaments happened, and third one is going on in few weeks. And it's already huge in our community. And other community is engaging as well. I remember last few years there was we call them raiders, and 2 raiders from African descent, they were playing excellent kabaddi, and they were a part of the kabaddi teams from Vancouver. One was the Olympian from Canadian. He was a wrestler, and then he introduced into the kabaddi, and he was an amazing
Just a
player.
tank.
Yes. And same thing with the cricket. Cricket is gaining lots of momentum in North America. Just recent 2020 World Cup was performed in US and Caribbean and West Indies, and in America it was introduced in New York and Florida, and the biggest match was India and Pakistan on June 6th in New York. Tickets were sold 6 months in advance, and
wow.
It is crazy. It is and a tournament happening here. They have a prize of 100,000 for the winning team. It's happening in Edmonton, the cricket tournament.
500,000?
100,000.
Oh, still.
Yeah,
Wow.
still huge prize money.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's
Nice.
and
How
there's
many people are on a cricket team? I don't even...
11 playing and
11
4 spare.
Okay.
So right now in a Canadian team first time qualify for the World Cup T20, and there was 4 or 5 players were from Indian descent, and some from Pakistan,
Right.
some from West Indies, some from England. So we have 13, 14 different nations playing cricket, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Australia, South Africa, England, New Zealand, and all those people here are building their teams and they're playing cricket. We have 4 grounds in Edmonton now, where they are
Dedicated to cricket?
Yes,
Really?
where
I
they
think
are.
I've seen people playing. What's the name of that park? Is downtown by?
Yeah, Victoria Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the oldest
Yeah.
ground.
Right.
There's 2 in Millwoods now.
Okay.
Every weekend there is a practice going on and there are matches
Wow.
going on. Yes, and there is one in north side.
Okay.
So cricket league is getting big in
Just when I think that Edmonton just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yes.
Because
It is.
I used to live on the north side. I currently live on the south side. I grew up when I was a kid on the west side, and there's still so many areas I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
But that's really cool.
Yes.
I would love to try cricket one day, but those guys are intense, man. I see they catch with no gloves.
Yeah, no gloves, and it is. It's a gentleman's game, but still they don't use gloves, and the ball is really hard.
Yeah, it's harder than a baseball.
It is
I
much
remember my
harder.
grandpa gifted me one when I was a kid and a bat. And I was like, oh, this is great. And I felt the ball. I was like, I can't do this. I'm just a little boy.
Hard.
But I wish that I did, though.
Yeah,
One day I'll try.
definitely.
Well, it's been great, Gursharan. Thank you so much for coming. I'd like to just ask, too, before we wrap up here, what's the best way that people can tune into your work?
One is 580 AM on the dial. They can tune into 580 AM. We are covering almost 90% of Alberta. And then we have an app, Android and Apple app, and our website. And they can go to myradio580.com, or they can connect with us on our Instagram or Facebook page,
Okay.
or TikTok,
Yeah.
or you follow us on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. I saw lots of interviews on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everything is going there. Yes.
Can we list one more time the languages available just for the listeners?
Yes. We have Hindi, Punjabi,
Yeah.
Urdu, Gujarati, Malayalam. Then we have Tagalog for Filipino community. Then you have Mandarin and Cantonese, and Spanish, Arabic, and we have a community. It's still in English, but the program is dedicated to the Black community, and they have a program in the morning, Saturday and Sunday.
Gotcha.
And a very popular program, and they are online as well. So those are some of the languages we are catering to right now, but we are adding some more in near future. Ukrainian will be the first one to add.
Yeah, that's super awesome.
Yes.
If you're listening and you speak any of those languages and you want to tune into some amazing programming, that's My Radio 580 AM. You can find it, like you said.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Gursharan. I've had such a fun time talking with you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Shout out to Evan Regan. Shout out to Ruben Contreras. Shout out to Nick Atkinson. This is the team for Here and Now podcast by EdgyTV. Need to shout them out before we end that. I'll do that smoother next time.
Thank you.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
Very, very good.
Thank you. That was awesome. That was so good.